Robert Taylor, born Spangler. Arlington Brewer, on August 5, 1911, in Philadelphia, Nebraska, was destined for greatness in the film industry. Raised in a modest household by a doctor father, Taylor initially pursued a career in music, attending Don College, and later transferring to Pomona College in California. It was there that his path took a decisive turn, when he became involved in acting through school plays. Recognizing his stage charisma and cinematic features, talent scouts quickly spotted his potential. MGM Studios took him under their wing in 1934, where he was given the name Robert Taylor. Taylor's breakthrough came with his 1935 role in Magnificent Obsession opposite Irene Dunne, where his romantic allure and emotional depth captured audiences. He went on to star in numerous films across various genres, from romantic dramas to war films, cementing his place as one of Hollywood's most versatile and reliable leading men. Rise to stardom and iconic roles. Taylor's rise to fame was swift and steady. His captivating presence on screen allowed him to become a leading man in several of Hollywood's classic films. One of his most iconic roles was in Quo Vadis, 1951, where he played Marcus Vinicius, a Roman general torn between duty and conscience. He showcased both strength and vulnerability in his portrayal of a character struggling with moral dilemmas. Additionally, Taylor's performances in films like Camille, 1936, with Greta Garbo, and Waterloo Bridge, 1940, revealed his ability to portray complex emotional roles with depth. As a matinee idol, Taylor exuded charm and grace, which endeared him to audiences and critics alike. His time in the public eye was marked not only by his impressive acting skills, but also by his physical beauty, which made him a favorite among fans. Service in World War II and post-war transition. In addition to his screen roles, Robert Taylor served his country during World War II. He enlisted in the U.S. Naval Air Corps, where he worked as a flight instructor and narrated training films. His patriotic efforts resonated with the American public, further enhancing his appeal. After the war, Taylor transitioned into more mature and morally complex roles. Films like Undercurrent, 1946, High Wall, 1947, and The Bribe, 1949, marked a shift in his career as he embraced darker, more nuanced characters. This transition allowed Taylor to challenge his established image as a charming leading man and prove his range as an actor. His work in post-war cinema highlighted his ability to adapt and grow in a changing film industry, adding depth to his already extensive career. Marriage to Barbara Stanwyck, a union of stars. Robert Taylor and Barbara Stanwyck's marriage was one of Hollywood's most high-profile unions. The couple tied the knot on May 14, 1939, in a ceremony that drew attention from fans and the media. Stanwyck, already an acclaimed actress with a strong screen presence, had built a career in both film and radio. Taylor, still ascending in his career, was known for his suave looks and captivating on-screen roles. Their marriage symbolized the merging of two powerful Hollywood talents. The wedding was an intimate affair, attended by close friends and family, including Marion Marks, the wife of comedian Zeppo Marks, who served as Stanwyck's matron of honor. The couple's relationship was a marriage of convenience to some, fueled by studio pressures, but it remained one of Hollywood's most publicized events during its time. Strains in their marriage and divorce. Despite the initial glamour of their union, the marriage between Robert Taylor and Barbara Stanwyck began to show signs of strain over the years. Professional differences, conflicting temperaments, and the pressure of constant public scrutiny took a toll on their relationship. Stanwyck, known for her independence and fierce work ethic, found herself increasingly at odds with Taylor's more reserved nature. As the couple struggled to maintain their bond, Their home became less of a sanctuary and more of a place of emotional distance. In 1951, after nearly 12 years of marriage, Stanwyck filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. While they had shared a life together and raised Stanwyck's adopted son, Tony Dion, the emotional rift between them ultimately led to their separation. The divorce marked the end of one of Hollywood's most talked-about marriages, post-divorce and new beginnings. After his divorce from Stanwyck, Robert Taylor found love once again with Ursula Thiess, a German actress who had made her mark in European cinema before transitioning to Hollywood. The two met in 1952 and soon developed a strong bond. Their relationship grew, and on May 23, 1954, they married in a private ceremony in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, away from the prying eyes of the media. The location, nestled in the beautiful Rocky Mountains, reflected Taylor's love of nature and his desire for a quiet, intimate event. Taylor and Ursula went on to have a family together, welcoming their son, Terence, in 1955, followed by their daughter, Tessa, in 1959. Taylor embraced fatherhood wholeheartedly and was known to be a devoted and hands-on parent. He also became a stepfather to Ursula's children from her previous marriage, Manuela and Michael, establishing a close-knit family unit. Tragedy strikes, the loss of Michael Thiess. The Taylor family faced heartbreak when tragedy struck in 1969. Michael Thiess, Ursula's son from her first marriage, was found dead from a drug overdose in a West Los Angeles motel room. Michael's death came just months before Robert Taylor's own passing, and it cast a shadow over their final days together. Michael had struggled with emotional turmoil and had been recently released from a mental institution, raising questions about the adequacy of his treatment. His troubled past included a disturbing incident in 1964, when he attempted to poison his father by slipping insecticide into his food. This emotional turmoil weighed heavily on both Ursula and Robert, adding further stress to their lives. Taylor, already dealing with his own declining health, faced the tragedy with quiet dignity, though the loss deeply affected him. Taylor's battle with lung cancer. In the late 1960s, Robert Taylor's health began to deteriorate rapidly. He was diagnosed with lung cancer, a consequence of his long history of heavy smoking. Taylor had been a lifelong smoker, beginning the habit as a teenager and continuing well into adulthood. Despite his decision to quit smoking just before his diagnosis, the damage was already done. His condition worsened, and over the next few months, he was hospitalized multiple times. The cancer had progressed to an advanced stage, and Taylor's once robust health began to decline. Throughout his battle with the disease, Taylor maintained his dignity, showing the same stoic strength that had defined many of his on-screen characters. He continued to work as much as he could, though the illness took its toll, leaving him weak and exhausted. Final days and death. Robert Taylor's final months were marked by intense physical suffering and emotional turmoil. As his body weakened from the effects of chemotherapy and the progression of lung cancer, he continued to show immense bravery. Despite his declining health, Taylor never lost his sense of grace or his commitment to his family. He passed away on June 8, 1969, at the age of 57, at St. John's Health Center in Santa Monica, California. His death was felt deeply by his fans, friends, and colleagues, marking the end of an era in Hollywood. Taylor had been a fixture of classic cinema for decades, and his passing signified the loss of one of the Golden Age's most beloved stars. His funeral was attended by many of his peers, and tributes poured in from all corners of the entertainment industry. A lasting legacy. Although Robert Taylor's life ended too soon, His legacy endures through his iconic roles and enduring contributions to Hollywood. He will always be remembered for his performances in films such as Quo Vadis, 1951, Waterloo Bridge, 1940, and Camille, 1936, where he portrayed complex characters with depth and emotion. Taylor's smooth charm, quiet strength, and versatility helped him remain a beloved figure long after his passing. His personal life, though marked by ups and downs, offers a glimpse into the complexities of living under the public's gaze. Taylor's candid reflections on his marriage to Barbara Stanwyck and the emotional struggles he faced in Hollywood give us a deeper understanding of the man behind the screen icon. Today, Robert Taylor is remembered not only for his cinematic achievements, but also for his integrity, bravery, and humanity.